Hello everybody and welcome back to Jordan's Dreamlight Designs. So today I am going to be showing you the basics of how to use the Touch of Magic tool. I'm showing you how to use all of the different tools within them so that way you can learn to make different custom clothing like the ones that I am showing you in here. So let's get and then at the end of the video we will be doing a create along of this dress right here. It's one of the first dresses that I made and it's a pretty simple one to make, so we will start with that one. So let's just go in and select a square. It's a pretty basic shape to use. Okay, so you have you can move the motifs, you can resize them, you can change their color, you can do all kinds of things, which I think for the purposes of this we're going to go ahead and change its color so that you can see what we can do with other motifs. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger too. Okay, and then we're going to go into the advanced tools, which on Switch you get to from the Y. And this is where people tend to have the most questions because they don't know what these ones do. So actually, to show you, I think I'm going to select a different motif. Let's do this Mickey one. And let me change the color of it really quick because we can't see it if it's green. Let's go ahead and make it yellow. And we'll put it on top of the square here. And then we're going to go in and we're going to select our advanced tools. So this first one right here, you select it, it flips the motif. So it just changes the location of it, where it is, everything like that. Okay, if we go to this one right here, the two circles with the line through it, let me back out of that, it duplicates the motif, and then you can move it, and then if they're both selected at the same time, they move at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna delete that one, we only want one. And I'm gonna go back into this one, and this is why I have the square. I'm gonna get rid of the square in a little bit. But this tool right here is the scissors tool, and it cuts out the motif, but it only works if you have a motif underneath it. So I'll show you what I mean. If we select it, now we have a Mickey cutout. But it wouldn't work if we didn't have the square underneath it. So let me undo that really quick. And then if I were to delete the square and then go back into it and use the scissors, it would just be gone. So then if I go back in and then use the scissors, then we can see it. Oh, I keep moving it and I'm not wanting to do that. Okay. So for this next one, we one that looks like a bunch of circles. It patterns the dress. It patterns the motif all over the dress. I hit the wrong button. As you can see, and it moves it if you're not fully out of it. And if you go back in, you can see that it automatically selected the last icon, which I'll get into here in a little bit. Because if you don't, it just like makes them smaller and rearranges them. But it also causes them to like smudge. So, which isn't fun to look at. So that one needs to be selected. Okay. Okay, this one with the arrows just resizes the motif, but you can't have them both selected at the same time, which is kind of weird. But again, if you have that one selected, it smudges the motif like on the side. It like stretches it, which isn't really fun to look at. So make it bigger, but it's still smudged. It basically, it just like lets you like resize the pattern. Okay, and then this last one, I'm gonna make it bigger so you can kind of see what it does. Wraps the motif to fit the dress instead of sitting flat, so it works better if you like see it on the side, which it used to like smudge quite a bit, but if I were to do that, you can see how it kind of sits flat right here. You can like really see it with the ear, how the ear stretches from this angle. And then if I were to hit the wrapper icon and make it smaller, the ear doesn't stretch, it wraps around the dress. Okay. So that's it for using the tools. Another question that a lot of people tend to ask is how you get like different colors on dresses. So to get the different colors, you basically just use shapes and then just layer them. So I'm gonna show you. Sorry, my Joy-Con moves extremely slow. I'm gonna make this wrap first of all, and then I'm gonna resize it, and then I'm gonna line it up with the back of this. And then duplicate it. That's not perfect, but oh well. I can always move it later if I wanted to. And then go back in, duplicate this. So when you duplicate a layer, it always moves to the top. and then duplicate it again. That's one button. And then yeah, that's basically how you create different colors for on clothing. So that's it for the basics of how to use the Touch of Magic tool. So I will go ahead and show you how to create that red dress that I showed you. Now let's get into the tutorial for the red dress. Like I said, it is a fairly simple dress to make, and it's a really good one to start out if you're just beginning to learn to use the TOM. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start off with is actually, let's change the color of the dress. We're going to start with this one. It's going to be our base color. And now let's get started with the motifs. We're going to start off with a square, and we're going to make it skin color. And let's swap it. And we want to move it to the arm of the dress. And I think it's fully where we want it. Hold on. I want to make sure it's fully wrapped. Yep. And I'm going to go back into it and then duplicate. And there we go. And then I'm going to do that again. Grab another square. Put it on top. Again, do this. With it. And then duplicate it. And you might need to resize those a little bit actually. Let's delete that one and then duplicate that one. And we are good to go. Okay. And then get another square, put it up top here. We'll need to resize. And then we want to do this, and then duplicate. Might move that up just an inch. Make it look even perfect. Do the same for the back. We'll move these around. These sides, we don't need it that big. And then duplicate. And then we're going to grab a little triangle to kind of create a little cutout. we can find it. And then line it up. Like that. Okay, and now we're going to start making the gradients for the top layers. We want to make them our red color, so we're going to find our base color. Going to move them over here, and we're going to, first of all, we're going to resize these, and then we're going to find where it went to, and then we're going to find it, and then duplicate it. And we'll do the same up top. Let's rotate it first, get it where we want it. We want this one a little bit more even with this sleeve, arm sleeve. We might need to resize it. Make them fit around the back edge layer. Not quite fit. Just a little bit more liquid. Okay, that one fits, so I will duplicate it to match this side. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing on the top to create that same effect. Just more gradients. We're going to rotate this. Gonna make it good there first and just resize it until it fits. About there is good, and then duplicate it like that. Same with the front. Resize it, duplicate it, it so the seam's not overlapping. Same on this side. And okay, we are done with the top part. We are going to move on to the bottom. And we are going to start off by grabbing some of these half circles, and we are going to change the color of them to this pink color right here. And we're going to rotate them. And there we go. And duplicate it. Make them a little bit bigger, move them around just a little bit. Make them about that big. And now we're going to fill in the gaps on the back using some squares. And again. Like that. And we might try to just a little bit. And then all that's left to add are the flourishes. I didn't have very many, but I did have some. And I chose this flourish for this dress. And the first thing we're going to do is change the color. And I chose yellow for this one. And we're going to wrap it. And we're going to resize it. And rotate it, make it fit a little bit better. Gonna do it again a couple more times with that same flourish. We're just gonna move the location of it. Sorry, I got a little too close to my house for this. We'll have room for that flourish down there one more time. Let me change camera angle so I can actually see. I'm gonna add that on top and then just a couple in the middle, and then we will be done. And bear with me, I don't remember which direction I have them going, so that one's good there. We'll leave it. It looks fine there. And then just a couple more. And of course we'll resize this to make it fit. Just two more. And again, I did this way too close to my house. I cannot see what I'm doing. And see how those look. Oh, I did not wrap them. Hold on, let me go get one of those fixed, and then I will duplicate. Alright, and we are done. That is it for the tutorial. So like I said, it's a really basic dress. It's really good for really learning how to learn to use the tools for the TOM. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It will help me out a lot. And I will see you in the next one.